Facial rejuvenation is kind of a buzzword that's out in the air and in the waves. The various medical spas, and there's dermatologists, and there's also plastic surgeon offices that offer these various types of procedures. It is a way to enhance our youthfulness, basically without doing surgical or invasive procedures, right? And so lasers have come onto the market, and it's been out there for a while, but it's gaining more and more momentum because a lot of times patients don't want to go in and have some type of a surgical procedure done to enhance things such as plastic surgery or something that's a lot more invasive. And rejuvenation techniques are out there now, and people may be familiar with things like microneedling, and now there are additional things that are available to enhance that process that are natural, and so that's kind of the realm that facial rejuvenation plays right now. This is a CO2 laser, and it has a CO2 special handpiece, fractional laser handpiece on it. And so this is able to do a couple of offerings here. Basically, there is kind of a smart refresh, as it's called, that goes in. It's not quite as intense with the settings where it's going to go deeper and penetrate more down into the deeper layers where the collagen is, but it's going to help with pores and some wrinkles and just some firming and tightening of the skin and of the face. We offer PRF, so platelet-rich fibrin, and that's pretty neat because it's something that is drawn out of our own bodies, and that blood is spun down in the lab, and then there are growth factors, healing factors that are pulled out of that in the layers, and it is used to go back in to help with healing for the face as well. PRF, PRP, some people may have heard of that as well. It's used in orthopedics a lot for regeneration procedures as well, facial aesthetics, and so that's something that we do. In addition, this CO2 laser, based on the settings and everything, can go a little bit deeper, and it actually can stimulate your body to produce new collagen. And so that's really where a sweet spot is with rejuvenation and being able to it's kind of like waking up the sleeping giant that's underneath here and helping to get some of that new fresh look on the exterior of our face. Pretty neat way to enhance youthfulness without having to do an invasive process or procedure or cutting surgical procedures. Results, obviously there's a process, and depending on whether it's kind of a smart refresh or a deeper CO2 fractional laser resurfacing, results can be seen in a few weeks to sometimes months to get that full effect. It's pretty remarkable at the end of the day that you can do something like this with some laser energy, and it can go in and stimulate things in our body to enhance our healing and to enhance our body's own ability to become more youthful. Results can last for several months and up to a year. Just like in dentistry, results are really dependent on patients, like habits and things like that, right? And obviously, we all know that getting out in the sunshine a whole lot and the exposure with sun can do damage to our skin. Wrinkles can be created. Obviously, there's other habits of things that we put into our bodies that can cause us to age prematurely. I would say, there's definitely some longevity, but again, patient habits definitely play a role in the ability to have that longevity as well. The smart refresh, generally that can just be one treatment up front, and again, that's not going to be where there's higher energy that's going to go deeper and actually do like a production of collagen. And so 3 treatments are recommended to achieve the full results of that. They're spread out over time to allow for the healing process, obviously, of the body and the skin. You're going to see your best results with somewhere around 3 treatments. One of the biggest things with doing CO2 laser resurfacing is making sure that you're not getting out in the sunshine. That can severely affect certain types of cells with pigmentation, and can really change some of the results. And so there are some limitations. Obviously, keeping everything well hydrated after the procedure is important as well.